Tourists and Ocalans, lend me your ears. Hey, speaking of ears, there is an opportunity for you to help feed and provide good maintenance, housing, and medical care for Marion County's rescued, surrendered, and confiscated big cats, bears, monkeys, and other disabled or unreleasable wild and exotic animals. Take a tour on Wednesdays or Saturdays of the Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary. Adults $20, children 12 and under just $12. Participate in the biannual Hot Cars and Cool Cats Car Show at the E.A.R.S Farm at 2250 Northeast Highway 326, or better yet, become a business sponsor for E.A.R.S. Have fun, prevent extinction, provide education and awareness of these rare, beautiful, and endangered residents here in Marion County's own little township of Citra on Highway 318. Go to E.A.R.S Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary or the Tiger Maximus on Facebook, or you can call 352-266-2859 for any questions.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Robin, not too long ago, we went and we saw a tiger named Maximus, right?
Yeah, we did.
And it was so amazing to see a tiger that close. I don't think I've ever seen a tiger that close, Maximus. And it was at the home of Sue Nasavera.
Yes.
That was your home, right?
Yes.
That was your home. In the studio is Sue Nasavera. She's here with Dory Jenkinson.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dory. Are you the daughter?
I'm Garrett's daughter.
Garrett's daughter. Okay, I knew somebody's daughter. Yeah, and Gareth is here. Gareth is here too. Gareth, of course, is our good friend. Gareth Vanderbilt has been Vandergrift. I'm sorry, has been helping us understand the great work that you do over at E.A.R.S. So thank you everybody for coming in here. And how's Maximus doing, by the way?
He's doing great. He's watching some people. He's getting a new pond put in. So they're at the house. That's why I was afraid I wasn't going to get here on time. And he's watching them work on his pond.
I bet he is watching them.
Yes.
I bet he is. I bet they're watching him too.
Yes,
so
they are.
I remember when we were at your place and you were giving everybody a little, not a tour necessarily, but you were teaching us about Maximus. You're basically there. I mean, you can't go anywhere. There's no babysitters for Maximus, right?
No, that would be me or my husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So right now, do you ever leave him alone?
Rarely.
Really? Mm-hmm. Does he have to go to the window and look at the mailman?
He can't.
He can't. Okay.
He can't.
Oh, okay.
If you put the mailbox right there.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. Then we would get no mail.
He's a star, isn't he? He's what a great name, by the way. How did you come up with the name?
My husband loves the movie Gladiator.
Oh, of
that's
course,
Fred's
that's
from.
right.
That was his
Russell
name.
Crowe's
Yes. Maximus Decimus Meridius. Well, Max's name is Maximus Decimus Meridius Nasavera.
How did you get him? How did you end up with a tiger?
I'm very involved with E.A.R.S. I've been with E.A.R.S. about 15 years and got licensed, and I'm very involved. That's why I have it. And we're actually a satellite location of E.A.R.S. So that's why Max is with me at my home. So that's how that works. And Max came from a place down south. It was a sale that had fallen through, and they knew I was licensed and knew I was with E.A.R.S. and offered him to me, and I said, yes.
How old was he when you got him?
He came when he was 12 days old.
How big was he?
5 pounds.
Oh my gosh. This is a cat.
And he is now 600 pounds in less than 2 years.
Well, how big will he get?
His father is 800 pounds.
You pet him?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does anybody else pet him?
Just myself and my husband were the only ones that are allowed to, or someone else with a first-class license.
Oh, so he'd be okay with another person?
Oh, yeah, he is. You've met him. He's a rock star. He loves everybody and loves to entertain.
Yeah, but he was fed when you saw me.
He's always fed. He's always fed.
If he wasn't fed, I think I might have been looking pretty good to him.
Yeah, no, he's fed every day.
What do you feed him?
He's eating raw meat, about
What kind of meat?
20 to 25 pounds a day.
Of beef?
Mostly his favorite thing in the world is chicken legs. He loves chicken legs.
There's a lot of chicken left over.
Yeah, but he prefers chicken legs,
No,
so we
what?
make sure he has chicken legs.
I don't even have that ability. I cannot tell. If you gave me a piece of leg and a piece of bread, I would say, I can't tell.
He cares.
He can tell.
He can tell? Is it
and
raw?
It's raw.
With the bones still in
Bones
it,
and
or-
all. He needs the bones, and it's usually a leg lasts probably 3 chews and then swallow. Crunch, crunch, swallow.
So he does chew his food.
Not real well.
Not like a dog.
Yeah.
dog
Suck
sucks
it
it
down,
in.
right?
Yeah. So he eats chicken, beef, some pork.
You had, when we went to your place for one of the events, the same day we're talking about, you had some trophies you made out of automobile parts.
They're
And it was
fabulous.
so impressive to see.
Well, if you come to my house later today, you're going to see me putting them together. We're working on them for the show that's coming up on the 21st, and I need to get on the ball and get them done today and tomorrow. So they'll be getting put together, and then they go to powder coat and come back to us and get some
They're
pinstriping.
amazing.
And
They're amazing.
yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of
Everyone
fun.
around the state comments they love their trophies.
Dory, where did you fit in with this? Do you have a pet, Maximus?
No.
No,
Well,
you-
when he was little, when he was very small. But now I
we
can't.
had ears in the studio years and years ago. You had a white tiger. I don't
We
know.
did. That was
did you come in?
Dante. That was Dante, and he has passed away.
Oh, really? And he was just over the weight.
Yeah.
I couldn't touch him.
Yeah.
But I remember he was
40
really
pounds.
cute.
Once they reach 40 pounds, you can't touch
Yeah,
them
and I think
anymore.
he was like 41.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yes,
come on.
I know.
You could have come in last week.
He probably put that pound on his way in. They, at that age, they gain weight real quick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dory, you work with E.A.R.S too.
I'm a volunteer, mostly with the car show.
Oh gosh, so you get everything organized for the car show?
Well, I do my part, but there's a lot of volunteers that we kind of try to take the load off of Sue because she's Wonder Woman and tries to do everything herself. But so myself, along with a few other volunteers, Rose Johnson, Carissa Beasley, Melanie Magamal.
It's all
Who am
ladies,
I
huh?
missing?
Except for your
Yes,
husband?
it's all ladies that help with the car show. I mean, the men help day of with parking and that kind of stuff, but all this organizing and getting things, they don't want to be bothered with that part.
We just told them what to do. That's pretty much it.
That's it, yeah.
And you're going to have an auction there. What kind of items? Are you still looking for items?
Absolutely. We will always love to have more donations for the raffle table and the auction. We have a variety of things. We have a succulent garden, like a dish garden donated.
Oh, nice.
Some bedspreads, quilts, some cups, like, Yeti cups. I don't know if they're actually Yeti, but like something like that.
Tell them about the boat.
Oh, yes. We have a great donation from Charter Fishing by Captain Stacy. She donated a full day for 2 people to go inshore fishing out of Crystal River.
Nice.
And so that's on our raffle table. I'm putting all my money in that.
Wow. Another one.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
We also have we have some raffle tickets that we have a gentleman from India. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I just can't.
Your name is Nasavira. That's not too easy.
Yeah, but his is a little tough.
Yeah.
But he had saw Max somewhere on the internet and contacted me and asked if he could paint him. His artwork is unbelievable, and he has done actually 5 paintings, 4 of which you can get raffle tickets for.
Wow.
They're $5 a piece. There's still some available.
Are these the prints or the actual
These
oil?
are oil paintings,
Actual
one
oil.
of a
Wow.
kind. There will be
Wow.
no prints, and they are.
They're magnificent.
And there's
Really?
one of Max's eyes, and then there's one of our capuchins at ears. A capuchin is
Yeah,
a
what's
little
that?
monkey. Monkey.
Oh,
They
a little
you know
monkey.
the monkeys from Night of the Museum.
No, I didn't see that movie.
You didn't see that movie,
No.
Night of the Museum. He wreaks all the havoc.
So it must be a scary monkey.
No,
No?
he's a troublemaker.
Kind of like an organ grinder monkey.
Yes,
but-
organ
Oh,
grinder
okay.
monkey.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what a capuchin is. And then we have one of our bears and one magnificent one of our leopard, Tafari. So there's 4 of those. Then there's another shot of Max that you'll actually be able to purchase. It will not be a raffle. It'll be separate, and they are framed, and I should be receiving them in the next day or two, all the way from India.
Wow.
Wow. From
Yeah,
India.
That's
from
amazing.
India.
Wow,
He's
gosh.
wonderful. I can't wait for him to come to the United States and meet him, because when you see these paintings, they are out of this
Nice.
magnificent.
And the Gareth was very generous. She purchased raffle tickets and she brought them in here, and we were able to give
Yeah,
them
and
away to one of our listeners.
Was it Carol
For
Ann?
a chance.
Yeah.
Carol Ann won them. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
looking forward to
Awesome.
that. You also have different vendors there, music.
Yeah, Dory can tell you all about the vendors.
We have a lot of vendors. Some of them are local charities. Like we have Animus will have a table there. Wags Animal Rescue. We have beaded jewelry, custom made wooden pens, like writing pens, and wine stoppers. There's a Pampered Chef vendor. A new beekeeping club here in Ocala called Queen America Beekeeping.
Oh.
They're going to be there to answer questions and to sell local honey. LuLaRoe, Norwex, March of Dimes. Oh, Life South will be there so
for
people can
blood
donate
donations?
blood.
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
to help the community. There's plants, auto accessories, Italian ice, cakes. There's artists. There's hats for sale, T-shirts for sale. I mean, we have it all.
It's a huge affair.
It is.
Very good. You guys do such a great job. Let's talk about what you do. What is E.A.R.S? What's the mission? What's the history? Can you?
E.A.R.S was started back in 2001. There was a need for a place like us here in Marion County to take in animals that were either unwanted or taken by the state because people were not licensed to have those animals. And it's not, although we do have some small animals like dogs and cats, we started out with tigers. Started out with tigers. Gail Bowen has been very involved with tigers her whole life and has been around the world studying about big cats. And so she knew a lot of people in the business, and that's how that started. And then it just kind of snowballed into what it is today. We'd get a call, can you take a bear? And okay, so we put up an enclosure for bears, and you just do what you got to do to save these animals.
So I think when we're at your place, did we see a camel? Do you have a camel?
I do.
You have a camel.
I do have a camel, and she's not. You don't have to have a license to have a camel.
Oh, really?
No.
So that wasn't a rescued animal, or was?
No.
No. Okay.
No, we thought we wanted a camel, so we have a camel, and she's.
Do you ever have like movie companies calling you to get the animals into a movie?
There's actually other people locally that have camels that are a little more behaved than Millie. Millie is wonderful, and she's very good at selfies. But as far as anything else performing, she doesn't do much of that. She just hangs out with all her friends.
So, but could you have like, let's say somebody wanted a tiger in their movie?
Yeah, that could happen.
That could happen.
It could happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be a great fundraiser
You should
too.
give out your number.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing Robin knows movie. Robin was in the movie business for a while, so so they would pay well for that, right?
Oh, very well. Very well, yeah. Very
Wow.
well.
Yeah.
It's really sad when you have to take a call from people saying, can you take this tiger or take this bear? Because people will get these licenses just because, and then they'll get an animal, they'll put it on a big chain, and then they'll put it on display, and it's very, very harmful to the animal's psyche.
Yeah, and most of the time the people that do that don't even bother to get the license. So
Oh, really?
that's where the problem comes in, because most of the time the people that take the time to do it right are going to take care of the animals properly. It's the ones that don't follow through with getting the license for that tiger or for that capuchin or for that bear. Those are trying to stay under the radar, and they're not doing things the right way. The ones that get their licenses most of the time are doing what they need to be doing.
And the Hot Cars and Cool Cats Spring Car
Yay.
Show is happening Saturday, April 21st.
Yes.
Do we all get a chance to see Maximus?
You do. When you come to the car show, and the car show's from 10 to 3, you will go to a table near the raffles, and they will sign you up, and you'll come on little groups. and I'll take you over there and introduce you to Max.
Oh my gosh, it was a great moment when we could see Max. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of ducks there too. I was thinking,
Those are Max's pets.
are they?
Yes.
So do they know how much he likes chicken legs?
He would never harm those ducks.
No?
He loves those ducks. Those are his pets, like your cats and dogs. Those are Max's pets, and he loves to watch them, although they are outside his enclosure. So,
Oh, okay.
they're not in his enclosure, so yeah.
Does he ever get sad? Maximus, yeah.
When she's not there.
When I'm not there,
Oh, okay.
How does he show sadness?
he cries.
What?
He won't. He moans and cries. Yep.
Like that?
That's good.
That was good.
You're good at that.
I've been there. I'm almost 600 pounds myself.
Does he ever have a lady friend? I mean,
He did. He had a friend that was there during Hurricane Irma, actually. It was a young cat that came into E.A.R.S, and we thought, let's see if Max and her would get along. And so I brought her to the house.
Yeah.
And she was young like him, a few months older than him. Max has been neutered. So that makes a difference. He was neutered over a year ago. And she, of course, has not. She is very hormonal, like most young.
Hormonal. I'm glad you said monal.
So it just, they didn't know how to play with each other. And it just got worse and worse. And I finally put the kibosh on
Oh,
it
really?
and said, you're going back to E.A.R.S. Maybe when you grow up a little bit and settle down. So that will happen periodically. I'll probably bring something for Max to hang out with, or vice versa. Maybe Max may go to E.A.R.S. and visit somebody as
Wow.
well.
Wow. If you put your headsets on, you'll be able to hear the caller. You have a caller wanting to ask you a question, I think.
Okay.
Just make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, you'll be able to hear the caller.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, good morning. Thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Yes, thank you. I just love your event, and I'm hoping that you'll be selling T-shirts again this year. Last year, I bought, for all my grandkids in different parts of the country, I bought them T-shirts, and they just love them. So I hope you have them again this year.
Yes, we do. We have Tiger Maximus T-shirts. We've got some new Hot Cars and Cool Cats T-shirts for the event, and they're really neat this year. They've got a speedometer on the back that shows animals. So it starts out with a tortoise, and it goes all the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really, really neat. So that's a cool T-shirt. And then, of course, we have regular E.A.R.S. T-shirts. Dory's
nice.
got a beautiful one on right now.
Nice.
It has a
it has words on it,
yes,
too.
and it talks about preserve, protect, all about
Nice.
saving these magnificent animals. So yes, there will be T-shirts and other things for you to buy when you come and help support these animals at E.A.R.S. Thank you.
Yes, I'm so glad to hear that. I'll be buying at least 8 for my grandkids and 1 for my wife.
Awesome.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Thank you. And it all supports E.A.R.S., right?
Every penny that comes in goes to E.A.R.S. Everything's donated. The food's donated. We do the cookings. So every penny that we take in goes to E.A.R.S.
And just to show up and look at the cars and all that, that's free, right?
It's free for
Yeah.
all the spectators.
Wow.
Yep. The cars pay a $10 entry fee. And that will also get them a half-off T-shirt.
Nice.
So that's nice. Every entry gets a half-off T-shirt. And then also the chance at winning one of those fabulous trophies.
Wow. Let's go back to the phone. Good morning. You're on the air.
I'm sorry if she's already mentioned this. I just got in the car. Can we still get tickets for the drawing for the picture, the painting?
Absolutely. You can call me at 352-266-2859 if you want to buy them ahead of time, and you'll hopefully be able to get some at the day of the show if we don't sell them out before. So I'd call me now. We'll make
Could you
it-
repeat your number? I'm sorry, I'm in the car.
Yes, it's 352-266-2859.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
And just if you're listening and you missed that, you're driving or whatever, this interview is being recorded and will be posted on the WOCA Facebook page and the WOCA YouTube channel. We'll be sending it to you, Sue, so you can share it on your page.
Sure, we'll share it on
wherever.
E.A.R.S., yep.
That way this information gets spread out a little bit
Thank you.
more, right?
Thanks.
Well, who's going to be doing the judging for the car show?
We have several people that volunteer. We have 3 motorcycle trophies this time. Typically, we don't get a lot of motorcycles that come to our show. There's always other shows going on. But this past November, we had quite a few motorcycle show up. So we're doing 3 more trophies for motorcycles this time. And a gentleman from Warhorse is going to judge the motorcycles.
Oh,
So it's
nice.
somebody with knowledge about motorcycles. And then we have, I think, 4 or 5 other people that will be doing the judging.
Wow. You know, Robin is a motorcycle chick.
I like motorcycles.
Yeah, she is.
Well, there is a, what do you call it? Your choice.
People's choice.
People's
Oh,
choice.
People's Choice
Yes.
Award. Oh,
So when
really?
you come, if your favorite is a motorcycle, you can get a People's Choice vote.
Didn't I see a Stingray
Nice.
bicycle there last time? Was that just a joke? I think I saw a bicycle sitting
Yeah.
there.
Well,
there was
fun.
a
An electric bike.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
Jamie's.
A Stingray.
Oh, that was for real? That was really in the show?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I don't discriminate at all. If you want to enter
I appreciate
anything
that.
with wheels, bring it.
I have a Buick Rendezvous 2005 SUV.
All right.
I just got it cleaned at
Good.
the drive-thru.
That's good. Awesome. You can enter that.
You know, a lot of people do enter just to support E.A.R.S.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes it's
Well,
not
that's
about
fun.
the trophy and it's not about, winning. It's about the community coming out to support E.A.R.S.
Right. Right.
And will there be music there?
There will be. Derek Drudge is DJing for us.
Nice.
There'll also be, I think, we might have a couple of local artists come and maybe step in with a guitar and
Oh, that'd be
sing
wonderful.
for us a couple songs.
So,
Yes.
that'd be great.
if you have if you find an animal, we used to run these ads that Gareth would put on for Animus. Do you do the same thing, or what? Like, help us understand the difference between what E.A.R.S does and what Animus does.
Well, Animus doesn't take in big cats. They
Oh, okay.
take in smaller animals.
Okay.
A lot of times what they do, if they take in something that's been injured, they try to, if it's a wild animal, get it back out to the wild.
Oh, okay, okay.
They don't just take it in and keep it. At E.A.R.S, because it's a tiger or a leopard or a bear, once it comes in, it stays with us for life.
Do you ever get involved with things that are animal related, but in politics? I have one for you if you are. Like for example, the manatee, that kind of thing. There was a story a few weeks ago about the flamingo. The flamingo was not considered a native bird of Florida.
Okay.
And so therefore it was fair game. You could hunt them. And now we have hardly any flamingos, which I didn't know. I figured that was a Busch Gardens thing. But now scientists figured out, okay, it is native. They figured something out. I don't know how. I guess they found some eggs back from years ago. Said, wait a minute, this was a native bird. So now they want to change it to being a native bird and then protect it, and maybe we'll see more flamingos, except for the plastic ones that you see in the plant over there. So I mean, so that was just one example. But do you get involved in, like, lobbying the Tallahassee, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She calls the White House every
I
day.
call the White House
You
every
call the White
day.
House every day?
Every day.
Nice. What do you say?
And sometimes I wait on hold for a half hour, and sometimes I get right through, but I call every day.
Just this president, or did you do it before?
This president right now, just because of some things that they're doing, I want them to
Have
stop.
you spoken to him?
I haven't, but I'd like to.
Oh my gosh. After we get off the air, Robin has the name of a lady who has a direct connection. Maybe you can talk to Robin, and the ladies are ruling the world, I'm telling you. I don't have any of this stuff. Robin has all this stuff, right?
Yeah,
So-
I'd like for him to stop all importing of elephant and any trophies coming into this country. And then I'd like for it to stop all over the world. I would love to see trophy hunting stopped.
I would too. That really
just
bothers
crazy.
me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you remember this story? Was it a dentist or something?
Yeah.
A lady or whatever it was?
It was a dentist.
And she was standing there looking like she had done something amazing.
Oh,
she
yeah.
didn't do anything. She
I know.
killed an animal.
Right, and a lot of the times they're standing over a giraffe or something
It's
that.
unbelievable.
that isn't hurting
I mean,
anybody.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awful.
But then on the other hand, they try to justify the big game hunters from here going over there, saying when they do shoot the big animal, they're allowed to take the trophy part home, and then they use all of the meat to feed the poor villages there. I don't know how much
Again,
truth is
that
in
comes
there,
into
but
the politics.
that's another
and-
politics
Yes,
move.
and I think their
Yeah.
government is very corrupt also.
Yeah, I
and,
think you're right, yeah.
I don't know how much of that meat gets to the.
To the local
Yeah.
people.
Besides,
Yeah.
go to McDonald's if you want meat.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing something wonderful with E.A.R.S. E.A.R.S. has been, established in our community for decades.
Yes.
And what you do for the animals is really, really amazing. What you do for the school students and the tours that you give is amazing also. We all have this better love and respect
Yes.
for those animals.
That's really true, Robin. I really love the fact that the ads that Gareth puts on help us all. It's kind of like the lifestyle thing in the morning. It's like this daily reminder that we really have to be good stewards of this world. And
We need to be.
Yeah,
We need to
yeah.
be. We're down to about 3,000 tigers in the wild.
Wow.
All over
Wow.
the world. That's is unacceptable to me.
you have
And they're
any-
still killing them.
Do you have any alligators?
We don't.
Would you?
No, we're
They're
not set up
cuddly.
for
They're not cuddly.
we're not set up for alligators. There's other people that have a lot more knowledge with alligators than we do.
Thank you, ladies, for coming in here. If we could just real quickly go over the basics here. There's a car
Sure.
show. I don't know if Dory wants to do it or Sue, do you want to do it? And
I'll do it.
that's Hot Cars and Cool Cats Spring Car Show. That's the name of it.
Yes, Hot Cars and Cool Cats Spring Car Show. It's Saturday, April 21st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. On our property, which is at 2250 Northeast 70th Street, and that is Highway 326 in Ocala. There's a sign out there now to get your attention, and then the day of the show, we'll have other things out there so you'll know right where it's at. All cars, trucks, and motorcycles are welcome to enter for our fabulous trophies, and it's $10. You enter day of show. And
The trophies are so magnificent. If you win a trophy, you're going to have something unique and beautiful. It's just an amazing thing. And you make them out of car parts.
all out of car parts or
Wow.
motorcycle parts, and a lot of fun.
Wow.
And the Gareth has something to say.
Gareth, you want to say something?
Gareth, speak up.
If they enter, don't they get to take a tour later on, which is of real value?
Yes, they can, once every show entry gets a free pass to E.A.R.S. on a specific date. We haven't set that date yet, so they'll get a free pass, and then whoever they come with will pay regular price to come into E.A.R.S.
Ah, nice. You guys are doing such a great job. You're an inspiration to all of us. Thank you, Sue Nasavera.
Thank you.
you for coming in here. Dory Jenkinson, thank you. Good
Thank
to
you for
see
having
you.
us.
Good to see you again. Gareth Vandergrift, it's quiet over in the corner, but you are moving mountains in this community.
She is. We love her.
Yes, we do.
All right, we'll be right back. This is WOCA.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Why not serve a delicious, intimate, and very easy dinner from Honey Baked Ham of Ocala? They have